situation with Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford. If we can get a couple people to join in tonight, and give it a minute before we try to discuss. See if anybody check in with me. Ain't nobody gonna come in. See if anybody tap in, we're gonna get a few. Okay, there we go. Yeah, what's good? Let's see how many people we got in so far before we get started. We don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Yeah, okay, what's good, Dex? What's up, baby boy? Yo, man, don't like we gonna get that fight, man, with Crawford and Spence. I hope we do, man, but I'm starting to think this dude don't want to fight, man. It just don't seem like he really want it, man. It always been an A and a B side in boxing, and I can't understand how Crawford you want to fight or you don't. I don't think they're gonna change the way the sport goes just because it's him. I just don't, and I find I just don't think Earl gonna you know, just gonna work like he did to just give him more money just because he feel like he deserve it, man. I just ain't never seen it happen like that before. What's good, light skin business? Yeah, he did, man. And you know what? Now I hadn't thought about that, but that do make a lot of sense. But then again, not really, because who else he gonna fight? Golden Mask, what's good, homie? That's my thing. Even if that's what he doing, it don't really make no sense. Light skin business, cause I can't see where it's gonna help him. If anything, it's gonna hurt him when you go out here playing with the fans like this, like you want to fight somebody, and then keep playing all these games. Cause shit, how long they gonna they gotta do commercials, all the advertisement and the promotion for the fight. They got to announce the fight within the next couple of weeks if they plan on having it between in November sometime. And shit, they're gonna need at least 2 months to promote it, to promote the thing, build it up, man. So it's just shit, man. It's looking worse and worse from where I'm sitting at. You know, he gonna fight Josh Taylor. Well, I mean, I and see, here's the thing about that. They need to do something about this shit because it's really holding up Boots' career. Spence already, and other people can't even get they can't get the belt because this stud just babysitting. And think about it, man. He been in the welterweight division for 5.5 years now. The man only had 6 fights. What's good, Byron? The man only had 6 fights and 5.5 years. He ain't even giving what's good, Nate? He ain't even giving people a chance to fight for the damn belt. So how is Boots gonna get the belt if they ain't gonna never have this damn fight and they got all the belts tied up? I can't. It ain't Spence's fault. He just fought Ugas coming off the injury, and he done sent the contract. He done did everything he can do in this situation with Crawford. Crawford is holding everybody up, man. I mean, cause shit, this is making it where Boots can't get the belt because hell, he can't. Won't nobody fight him, and hell, they can't even vacate. It's AC the youngest man. Yeah, I think he's scared. That's the really, that's what, Floyd is my favorite fighter ever, but he don't fuck boxing up with that shit, man. Everybody now, Bush before, yeah, they should, well, he definitely ain't gonna fight Boots, but, yeah, they should make him fight him, but that's what's killing boxing right now, man. These dudes, thanks, Dex, man, good looking out, homie. These cats won't get in the ring and fight, and fight. It just don't make no sense, man. Crawford been holding, he been holding this get the damn belt. I appreciate that, dog. It's going, man. I've been dealing with this shit for a long time. It's a real rare form of cancer I got, man. It's just something I gotta deal with, man. I don't give it no, I don't give it no energy. I really don't, man. She, and some of them, I think they'll take a chance to fight him in. I think they just don't want to fight nobody as good as him. So it's something else, man. I mean, that's why when his people be saying he this and he that, I got a hard time. Man, I just don't see it, man. I mean, it's constantly telling me how Danny Garcia shit every time I bring him up. Well, Benevidez is that fight they love to bring up, saying, they love to say Benevidez was undefeated, and he was undefeated fighter, and it took Crawford 12 rounds to get him out of there. Well, that's basically the same thing Danny did to some degree. He just didn't get the knockout, but I mean, Crawford's supposed to be way ahead of Danny Garcia from if you listen. Yeah, man, my internet, man, I got bad reception, man. We've been having some crazy weather out here where I'm at, man. I'm out west, man. The weather been crazy as hell out here, man. That's why I keep going in and out, man. Is it still breaking up? It's doing all right on this end. I can't tell if y'all still can get me or not. I left there when I was like I left young and went to Atlanta for like 25 years, and I moved back home. I've been back and forth from Atlanta and Chicago pretty much my whole life. You know, living in Atlanta for a few years, Chicago. Now I'm out west now, but I always been between Chicago and Atlanta pretty much my whole life. Midwest and the southeast. That's where I've been. I went to high school and all that shit in Atlanta. But I was I was doing my thing in Chicago. When I left school, I went back home for like 8, 9 years, and then I went back down south, went to college, shit like that. When I went home, I got real sick. That's when I ended up coming back down south. It was a long story, but yeah, man. I'm from the Midwest though. But yeah, man, this shit with Crawford, man. I mean, it's really just holding up boxing right now, man. It really is, man. And to be honest with you, man, they should make these dudes fight people if that's their mandatory, man. I don't understand how a guy can be your mandatory. What's good, Rasheed Muhammad? What's good, G5? I don't see how a man can be a mandatory and just get skipped the hell over. If you don't, I don't see how. I'm trying to figure out why. How can I be a mandatory if I can't make these dudes fight? And I don't think it ain't about Spence ducking boots at all. Spence already said he was waiting. He just wanted to get undisputed, and the boy Terrence 111 with Gamboa. Thank you. And something else. And Gamboa was tagging his ass. And my thing is, if that little bitty dude is connecting and catching you, what the hell you think gonna happen with Spence? Crawford ain't no dummy. He ain't no dummy, and he ain't gonna go out there and just get embarrassed like that. I think, be honest with you, had Spence not looked so good against Ugas, I think things would be different. But I really believe, cause Terrence Crawford kept thinking he was like he might get upset, and when Spence went there and blew that boy out of there like that, I really think that got him kind of taking pause, and he not gonna win. I think shit. I mean, he knows that. It's just I don't. I think he might be really thinking he's gonna get embarrassed now. Uh, I don't know about all that, man. I like Boots a lot, but see, one thing you gotta understand, even with skill and talent, there's some other shit that go on in these big fights like that. This is why people take them stepping stones to get up. He ain't fought no. He ain't had no competition yet, dog. None. I mean, now if he had to take the fight, he got to take the fight. I mean, it's a title shot, but I saw it happen with Fernando Vargas. I saw it, I done seen it happen with real talented young fighters. You still gotta let them get tested before you put them in there 100% with somebody like Errol. Errol is proven and tested. He done been in there with the best of the best in the division. I'm not saying Boots ain't on that level, but he ain't fought on that level. Hell, he ain't even had 2 or 3 real good hard rounds. It's not gonna be the same when you get in there with an A caliber fighter like Spence or even Crawford, any of them dudes, it'll be a completely. I'm not saying I can't say what'll happen, but I I put it like this. I couldn't bet on him right now if you put him in there with Earl Spence. I don't know. Earl Spence is the strongest welterweight out there. I don't know how he can take it. I ain't seen him take nothing. You understand? I've seen Earl eat a lot of punches from big A class level fighters. I have not seen that out of Jerron Ennis. I like him a whole lot. I think he got a bright future ahead of him, but I wouldn't, sometimes you gotta just pump your brakes though, because once again, he have not been tested at all. He ain't in the ring with somebody who can actually hurt, who gonna be landing just as many punches as they landed, and then, you know, but you don't know until that shit happen. I understand you here in your city, you get to go see them train and stuff every day. That would definitely give you a better, a more. I can understand why you feel the way that you feel, but until I see him and test it, I mean, even his father, I don't think his father he would take that fight if that was the fight that was available. But they moving him the right way right now. They are moving him the right way right now. It ain't nothing he got to rush. It's all gonna come, but you can go too far too fast. When they put Fernando Vargas there with Felix Trinidad, they was on the same level, no doubt, but he hadn't been tested like that, and it fucked his career up. He took a lot of damage in that fight too early in his career, man. Same way kind of with Adrian Broner and Marcos McDonald. He was too big for AB, and when you got that heart, you ain't ever lost. You don't know how to lose, so you're not gonna quit. You're gonna keep on fighting, and sometimes that shit ain't the best thing for you. Dog, Boots ain't fought nobody yet. I like Boots too. I mean, this ain't we not even had no argument about the guy. I mean, unless you just trying to. I already say he a good fighter, but he have not been tested. I mean, that's the damn truth. I mean, I like him too, but I ain't gonna go crazy. I gotta see him fight somebody, and I wouldn't just throw him in there with Earl Spence. Not right now. I mean, if that's the fight he had to take, that then yeah. But all I'm saying is I like him a lot, but I don't know if he's ready for that yet. I ain't seen him fight nobody. He have not had no real competition over there that's pushing him. Now, I don't know. Go watch the fight. I don't even. He barely got touched. That guy quit. I fuck with Boots, but I'm a realist. I ain't no groupie type dude, man. I don't just jock nobody and shit like that. I just, I like the sport. I like the sport in general, and I like what I see out of them. But until you've been on, until you get some, let's say, okay, let's look at Deontay Wilder blasting everybody out the ring, but when you put somebody on the same level as a guy in there, the shit look completely different. It do. I mean, it's levels to this shit right here. You train, you should know that better. You should know that better than anybody. It's levels to this, and Boots at that top level, but you still need to fight somebody else. I mean, at least one damn fight. I mean, the last fight he got, that ain't gonna help him with shit when you got dudes going there just laying on the ground. It just came to get paid. I can't see that fight helping Boots at all, and like I say, we don't leave this alone, man, because that really wasn't what I was trying to. And just let it happen. You can't rush this shit. You got everything got to happen in steps. That's why I like his keep it cool. It's just a matter of time. Terrence Crawford is holding that boy career right now. That's really what the holdup is. All Bud gotta do is sign the fight. He'll eventually get the IPF. Once he get a belt, he gonna start getting the fights. Dudes ain't fighting them now. Same way it was with Earl Spence. They not gonna fight nobody like that. And it's not it's the reward gotta be worth the risk to these fighters. Once he get a belt, as soon as Bud and Spence do their thing, he'll get the IBF, and then these guys will start fighting them, and then we'll be able to get to see the real Boost. And until then, I mean, they all look like this until they start fighting somebody. Shit, everybody, we thought Keith Thurman had power. Remember? He ain't knocked nobody out in years and shit. All of them look that way until that, and, Floyd Mayweather told Earl Spence that when he was working out with me, he said, look, when you get to the top level, a lot of these guys ain't going nowhere. Everybody ain't getting knocked out. You're gonna have to be able to go 12 hard rounds. He told him that. And that go for any fighter, man. You gonna in the division. So he gonna do his thing. You just gotta let it happen, man. He like a Sugar Ray size dude. Just gotta let it happen, man. You know, uh, you just gotta let it happen. It all happen in time. It really will. Terrence Crawford is the holdup, keeping it 100. He the one full of shit out here, man. That dude is something else, man. I can just imagine how he a tripped out stud, man. Keith Thurman, I'm gonna tell you, start traveling and stuff. Shit, man. He don't want to fight no more. I think man. That's Fugazi. That's why he don't want to fight. I'm not once Boots get the belt, that's when he'll be able to get them fights. But until then, ain't none of them guys gonna fight. I'm telling you that right now. Keith Thurman, he, I mean, you know, he got all the talent in the world, but he ain't got the work ethic in the heart. But he got the talent and the skills, but it's that you can't see until you have somebody that's on your level. Even Floyd Mayweather, I seen him go in there and lose fights. Now the referee might have saved him, but that fight with Castillo, he definitely lost. And if you watch the fight he was having with Jesus Chavez, I don't know if Ronnie Shields got paid off or what, but it wasn't no damn reason for him to stop that fight. That was a damn good fight. That boy was on Floyd ass. So I don't care who you is. You going you know, that's that boxing is a humbling sport. It ain't like basketball and shit like that. You can have one bad night and you ain't got nobody to tag in and give you no break or nothing. You still got to go out there and perform. That's why I have much respect for these fighters. No, Keith don't want to go to mass. Tay Bricks, what's good, baby? Uh, yeah, but no, Keith don't want it. Now I say he will fight if he. You know what? I had made a video today. It's funny y'all brought it up, but then I decided not to post it because I don't. It almost sounded like I was taking a shot at Keith, but he had said some shit like sent Boots a message saying he ain't a gatekeeper and all. I was finna send a video out saying if you ain't a gatekeeper, what the hell are you? You ain't no damn champion. You don't fight enough to be a contender. You too old to be a motherfucking prospect. You are a damn gatekeeper. I just left it alone though. You know what I mean? But that dude, man. That's exactly what he is. He a damn gatekeeper at this point. If Chief ain't he don't want to fight Spence really. He had 1,000 chances to fight that boy. He had the belt. He wouldn't even say his damn name. I don't respect them type of fighters. And I was a Keith Thurman fan. I feel like a damn fool for ever falling for it. And my brother told me it was Fugazi. And that's what I'm trying to tell you now. They all look like they the best thing since sliced bread when they put the right guy in a ring with them. Until they start fighting the cream of the crop, you just really don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like Boost, what he is, but you don't know can he really take a punch? You don't know how can he really bite down? You want to assume yes, but until you see it, you don't really know. And that's just the facts of a contact sport. But shit, man. I say this much. I just want to get that fight over with, or either stop talking about it so other fights can get in where they fit in. The ones who really want to fight, cause it's Virgil Ortiz. It's still some good welterweights out there to fight. You know what I'm saying? It's still plenty of them out there. You feel me? So I don't give a damn if they fight or not. Me personally, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. I think Porter father pissed him off real bad. That's why he retired. Cause I think he was pissed off that his father threw that towel in. That was cause I don't even think Shawn might. I think he might have. I think his father pissed him off. I really do, and I don't think I can't see him working with nobody else like that. I think that might have something to do with it though. I think his old man just overstepped his place, and Sean probably see it. He done outgrew that bullshit. You know what I mean? and he just said it's time to go ahead and cut it loose. He got his own wife, his own family now, and his father do take that control shit a little bit too far sometimes. Don't get me wrong. I respect the hell out of Kenny Porter and what he did with his son, but sometimes he would take that shit a little too far. But Shawn would just go along with it, and I think that it then all came to a head now. Cause I could tell Shawn was mad as a motherfucker about him throwing that towel in. Like, 'cause the man had plenty of fight left in him. He really did. He just got caught with something he didn't see. You know what? I want Shawn to come back so bad. I made a video. I'm making a video about that. Now cause to be honest with you, Shawn and Sugar Shane Mosley, them was two of the last real honest fighters of the last couple of decades. That they fought whoever was the best man, whether they won or lost. They fought everybody, and they wasn't picking and choosing like these motherfuckers be doing. Sean Porter and Sugar Shane Mosley, them two right there was to me was real blood guts fighters, cause they let it all hang out. Like when Shane fought Winky, he fought Vernon Forrest. He was fighting dudes wasn't nobody else giving no shots to, and he lost his belts doing that. But hey man, if you think you're the best, the only way to find out is to fight these other dudes. He wouldn't have done much more, man. The gym with my son and worked out. I got pictures with Vernon, man. Vernon was a good fighter, but it was some of that other shit that was missing, like that situation with my organ. And I kept, yeah, people, man, you need to leave with Vernon Forrest. What's this guy that Sugar Shane be cheating? I can't Margarito. Floyd stayed away from them big guys. Yeah, Shawn took everybody that came on, man. Here and that, but it wasn't a negative criticism. It was just me speaking on what happened. But Shawn Porter is the epitome of a fighter. You can't do nothing but respect him, especially as small as he is, to accomplish what he did at his size. Shit, man. Him and his father. What he did was outworked everybody pretty much. Shawn Porter was gonna outwork you. He wasn't the most talented. He wasn't. He didn't have finesse. Wasn't the fastest dude, but he was the hardest working dude, and he was gonna bust his ass in there. And if you go to Cody Crowley, I mean, he okay. He okay, he okay. That undefeated shit don't mean nothing to me until you start fighting somebody. You know, that they set it up for these guys to be undefeated. Really, like I said, the gym for my sons done boxed that we had a whole lot of pros in that. We had Vernon Forrest was a champion. We also had O'Neal Bell, and the funny thing about it, both of the champions that trained in our gym, they both got killed in the streets in Atlanta. Damn sure did. O'Neal Bell, he was the cruiserweight champ. He got killed in the street. Then Vernon got killed in the street. Both of them did. And what Vernon got killed at, it was a dude that lived in the same projects that boxed at the same gym. And that was just a coincidence now, But yeah, man, we had two champions in that gym, and both of them got killed. Before it was, yeah, that's exactly what I said, man. Real said. Vernon got killed. About a dude jacked him. He chased the guy in the projects with a gun. Like, that was the dumbest thing in the world. I hate to say it, man. He could have just let it go. I mean, and I think O'Neal Bell, I think he got killed about something with a woman, if I'm not mistaken. But they both got killed in the streets in Atlanta, man. To me, it was tragic because neither one of them was from Atlanta, but Atlanta is a place where you come down there and lose your life real. It's the South, but it ain't country like people think it is, man. You get you gotta be. It's a lot of people from a lot of different places there. It's cats from all over with all type of different game out there. So you might be in Atlanta. It's people from Chicago, New York, L.A., Detroit, Miami. It's packed with every D.C. I don't care it's full of Detroit. It's still out there. They got a lot of woods to drag your ass off in and creeks down there. They don't mind doing it. how I say, man, uh, Crawford is gonna have a lot of problems. I was hoping for Crawford benefit that Benevidez look better. Oh man, that's a good question. That's a good question, man. That's a damn good question. It's hard to say, man. It really is. It's hard to say. I mean, it's hard to say. It's hard to say. I put it like that. It's hard to say. But I tell you what, I'm Antoine Russell. I mean, he surprised me. He got now. I don't know if he just wasn't focused, but I don't know how good he take a punch. Did y'all notice that in the fight this weekend too? Him getting shook up by that dude. I can't think. Damn, I can't. Y'all know what I'm talking. I can't think of his name right now, but that boy ain't got no power. He more of a boxer, man. He was shaking the hell out of Antoine Russell, man. That gave me a little pause with him, man, because the division he in, it's some bangers up there. I mean, shit. He gonna have to be take him better than that if he gonna last in that division he in. But yeah, man, I'm almost about to give up on that Terrence Crawford Earl Spence fight, man, because I don't think Earl Spence gonna concede too much with that money, and I'm starting to think I don't think Russell beat Booth 3 times and the amateurs run. Yeah, that's you know these guys. It's just like Terrence Crawford. I feel like that might be why he didn't go to the PBC. All guys that beat him in the amateurs is fighting for the PBC. Yeah, but coincidentally, he so happened to ain't fighting none of them. Guys, Danny Garcia, all them guys beat him in the amateurs. So the talent is over there at the PBC, and he intentionally wasn't over there. He had no boxing gym or nothing like that to go to, so what come next. It's good that you're doing that for these kids because they need that outlet, real talk. But man, my reception is real bad on here, man. So I'm gonna check out of here, man. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna get my equipment back up to a better standard, man. And try to do this again and get y'all a better show and have something more better to talk about. Really, they got the shit so up in the air. This Crawford fight, man. Who knows if they gonna really have it or not, man. I'm to the point where I'm thinking it ain't gonna go down, man. But I appreciate y'all checking in with me, man. And I try to check in again in a couple of days, man. Everybody, y'all stay good, man. That's it for me on this one. Hey, what's good, Dave? I'm just ready to get up out of here too, David H. Man. But next time, man, I try to my equipment ain't working right. My internet keep going in and out, so I'm losing people. That's really the main reason why I'm jumping off. Thank you, brother. Same to you, Nate. But next time, like I say, next time I try to have some better equipment when I come on. And hopefully it'll be clear and y'all can see and hear me better. But I gotta get out of here, man. Y'all stay up. All right, Dave, you hold it down, big dog. One.